Hi, and welcome to this PyxisGC tutorial video. In this video, I'll show you how to modify and create new analytical methods for the Pyxis. In order to do so, you need to access as an advanced user. To get this user level, you need to contact Pollution. Okay, so now I entered in the main page and you can see that on top has appeared the Windows methods. By pressing on it, this window will appear. So here in the method list you can see all the different analytical methods that are saved in this instrument. In this case we have the standard Pyxis method and one that is called the Pyxis method test. There is information with whether the method is calibrated or not. You can edit the method or delete the method. By pressing the right panel functions, you can add new methods. Here the system's already suggesting you some standard value that you can modify. You can also clone from an existing method. So for example, I can choose the Pyxis method. You can change the default measuring unit measure, so in ppb or in milligram of carbon, for example. Then scrolling down, you have the freedom to modify all several features of the method. For example, as a main parameters, the total cycle time and the injection time. If I try to modify the total cycle time by pressing, for example, 200, the instrument gives you this error message saying that the minimum value is 530. So obviously there is some, you don't have entire freedom to completely change the analytical methods, because this would give some problem to the analyzer. You can then, so we'll modify here and put 530. You can modify the injection and pre-concentrator parameters, basically the temperature of the MEMS, the manifold, and the desorption temperature of the pre-concentrator. You similar have the GC column parameters. Basically here you can set up the temperature range and the ramp of the column. So the time, the starting temperature, the end temperature. The instrument automatically calculates the gradients. You can also add one more ramp if you wish. So in this case you can create the method as you wish, like real chromatogram software. At the bottom you can set up and change the PID parameters, so basically the parameters for the detector. You have a sampling delay, which means the delay where the detector starts analyzing the electric signal. The sampling duration, which is correlated to the analytical cycle time, and the sampling rate in milliseconds. Basically, this tells you how many times the PID signal is recorded by the detector. So, for example, every 250 milliseconds or 1000. You have also here the PID gain. You can choose between 2, 4, and 8. And this gives you the amplification of the electric signal. So a higher gain means also a higher sensitivity, but also a quicker saturation of the signal.
Pollution analytical equipment, the answer to your on-site detection challenges.